Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we're going to do the instant match reaction of Arsenal nil, Villarreal nil. And today is probably the biggest low, probably the lowest Arsenal can go to in my time as an Arsenal fan, and I haven't felt as bad as I have today. And Arsenal lost in the semi-final versus Villarreal. They're not even into the European football. We don't know where they're going to finish at the end of the season. They're currently sitting at 9th position. They have a mountain to climb to even make it into the Europa League places. We are in such a bad position right now, and I'm really scared about this team because we need a massive overhaul. When I say massive overhaul, I want this Kroenke out protest over. I don't want to see no more Kroenkes at this club. That's good. Only positive I'm going to take from this game. I know you guys are going to think I'm crazy, but this is an opportunity to have a massive rebuild. I was thinking of talking about the highlights of the game, but I really had enough of this guy's performance. They don't have the guts and determination to actually care for these Arsenal fans. Me and you, we're watching these matches, and what do they do in that first 45 minutes? Seriously, what did they do in that first 45 minutes? It was just like, okay, you pass the ball to me, I pass the ball to you, you pass the ball to me, I pass the ball to you. Let's look like we're having a massive tactical battle, but there's nothing there. There was seriously nothing there. Mikel Arteta lost the tactical battle, and Unai Emery was just sitting back. The players didn't have to do anything. The only weak player they had was a goalkeeper, and they didn't even attack the goalkeeper. That was the biggest error they made. They didn't go for the goalkeeper. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang had 2 chances. Those are one-off chances. He got the chance. He's an elite level striker. He was playing in the Champions League with Dortmund. Now he's going not even playing European football with Arsenal. So look at the levels we've went to. 15 years ago, we went a whole season unbeaten. And look at us, we can't even beat Villarreal. We can't even score a goal at the Emirates. We haven't won in the last 6 games at the Emirates. When have we ever went this low as an Arsenal fan? I'm really sorry, guys, because I try to remain positive all the time in my videos. I try to keep it neutral, but this is the biggest low I've seen as an Arsenal fan. We're going proper low. We are going at the lowest stage of an Arsenal fan currently. If you're here as an Arsenal fan in recent times, you're going to say that this is the new low. We've reached a new low. We've reached a new low, and we have to rely on somehow to make it into the top 7, top 6 places, which looks unlikely. Those are held by teams like Tottenham and Liverpool. So we're in such a predicament right now. We don't have European football. There's no Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, or Thursday nights. At least what was happening in that performance. I'm sorry about this rank, guys, but we were horrific. We had nothing in our game. And it was just a poor tactical display by Mikel Arteta. For me, if he lost the Europa League and we don't go to the final, for me, he should be sacked. It was a bad tactical display. The players, he's the one that tells the players, you have to play from the first minute. Let's go, let's be a bit more possessive, let's not go straight away and be more passive. And he probably told these players, but you saw as soon as he told these players, okay, now we have to go fight, play these players, go and do it. So he's the one directing these players. Stan Kroenke is directing him, so it's rotten from the top. It's rotten from the top, and I'm telling you guys, the game against West Brom, we need to start this Kroenke out process. We need to get these Kroenkes out of the club. Get Kroenke out of the club, and then it will start to get better from the top to bottom. Because if the foundation is not right, you can't build a house. And the foundation, the core of this Arsenal Football Club, who owns this Arsenal Football Club? It's Stan Kroenke. And if you don't have a good foundation, you ain't going to build any building. And the foundation right now, what these players, they're all relying on Stan Kroenke. Stan Kroenke gives these guys their wages. Stan Kroenke has a team around him. And if we get these Kroenkes out, that's my biggest target. We have to get the Kroenkes out. I don't care if he's living in the US. We don't care if he is someone that doesn't care about having criticized. We know that this new takeover has to happen because we need a massive overhaul in that ownership. And then if Thierry Henry, the other legends like Patrick Vieira, Dennis Bergkamp, they all come in with Danny Ek, this is an opportunity. Maybe one of those players will become the new Arsenal manager, or maybe we get a new experienced manager. Because for me, Mikel Arteta, I backed this guy until this moment, and for me, there's so much wrong about the team. Look at the team that performed in the game. If you look at the Arsenal squad, if you look at the left back, we had Kieran Tierney, our best left back on the pitch. We had Pablo Mari, arguably one of the best centre backs one of the 2 best centre backs in our team. Next in the right centre back, we're gonna play Gabriel Magalhaes. Everyone's been calling it. If you know, I've been calling in every single predicted lineup. Let's go with the likes of Pablo Mari and Gabriel Magalhaes. If he took that opportunity to experiment that in one of the league matches, we'll have the opportunity to use that as a tactic. But he didn't do that. Mikel Arteta didn't do that. I've been backing him, and we even came to know that the Mikel Arteta, he has no experience. Stan Kroenke, what he has done, he is thought, okay, Mikel Arteta, how much is his wages? Maybe 6, 7, 8 million pounds. You look at Jose Mourinho, he joined Tottenham, it's 20 million pounds, around about that price. You got Mikel Arteta, he's not even coming to 10 million pounds. You see Thomas Tuchel, he goes to Chelsea. Yes, they got a better squad. I'm not saying Thomas Tuchel will come to this Arsenal squad and make it to another level, but obviously you should try it out. I've really felt bad for Unai Emery because they didn't work it out for him in the second season, but he was backed as well. That was another mistake. He's very pragmatic, and that's why Unai Emery didn't succeed as an Arsenal manager. But in terms of Mikel Arteta, he didn't try anything out. He looks at Pep Guardiola, he sees, okay, 4-1-4-1. Let's play that formation. When I was thinking in my mind, if Granit Xhaka is injured, if Granit Xhaka was playing the left back, then switch the formation from that moment onwards. We know that we can't rely on Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka is in your typical Kieran Tierney. We ain't going to have Kieran Tierney, Granit Xhaka bombing down the left-hand side. He should change the formation at that moment. Why is he changing it at this moment? And there's a lot of things that I've kept behind. It's been overshadowed by the Kroenkes. It's been a lot of things that is rotten at the club. Many people have been calling it from the first day. I've tried to remain positive as possible, but these things are just cycling across my mind. And so I'm really sorry, guys, because I didn't want to have a rant at all. But today is the moment I have to express my feelings. I've loved this club, and this club doesn't love me back. And that's what really I'm struggling to realize as an Arsenal fan. But I tried to keep it as a reasonable rant from me, but I really tried to keep it positive in the channel. But this is a game where the Gunners have to do much better. We're getting our standards lower and lower and lower, and now we've reached the point where we can't even get into European football. I've bared it enough as an Arsenal fan. My patience has been very patient, but I want to see a huge change. But other than that, guys, remain blessed. Stay tuned for the next video, and peace.